Okay, so today we're just going to be talking about Wolf Quest, which is a freeware game that you can download. And basically, it's about being a wolf and surviving in the wilderness. And basically, I'm just going to show you in this tutorial the basics, the controls, what the aim of the game is, how to create your wolf, and just the basics, really. So let's begin. First, there are two ways of playing this game. You can either play on the multiplayer section of it or the single player. But for now, we're just going to play single player. You just click new game. So basically, your first part is to start creating your wolf. And I've already named mine, so you can go ahead and just name it whatever you want. And you can change its color to whatever you really want. And while you pick a color, you can also go in and change it up a little bit if you're not really liking that color so much. You can switch it around and do anything, so let's just leave it like that for now. As well, you can change your stat bonus, which is basically like your strength, your stamina, as well as your speed. But for now, we're just going to keep everything pretty equal, just to balance it out for now. So, and you can also either be a male wolf or a female wolf. But for now, we're just going to be female. So, basically, here are the controls, which is just, for me, the easiest way to move your character around is to use the arrow keys, which is basically, your up is you go forward, down you go backwards, left you go left, and right you go right. It's just the easiest for me, but you can also use the letters. W, you go forward, A, you go left, D, you go right, or S, you move backwards. But for me, it's just easier to use the arrow keys. Also, the spacebar is to bite and to attack your prey, or whatever you're trying to do. And the M brings up the map, which is super important if you're trying to figure out where you're trying to go. Also, if you ever get confused on what the controls are, you just click question mark and then this page comes back up for you. Q is to run faster if you're trying to chase after your prey. X is to jump. H is to howl if you're trying to communicate with other wolves. And V is scent view, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Also, if you're trying to stalk your prey and you're trying to not be noticed, you just press Shift and W together. And you can sneak up on your prey. And escape, you just come back to an options menu. So here we go, we're just gonna start the game with the very basics. So this is what you come to when you first start playing the game. So here we are, and this is your wolf, where it shows up in his little land, can move around, and do all this stuff. And basically we're going to talk about the compass. Along the compass there are icons, but the first being an elk, which is above the W. And the elk basically symbolizes the hunting grounds, which is where you want to go if you're trying to get food. So if you needed food, you would want to go towards west because the elk is above it, and you just want to go there to get your food. Also, we have the wolf icon, which basically symbolizes the wolf territories, and there are 3 wolf territories. Bring up the map. So here you can see, again, we have the hunting grounds, which is symbolized by the elk, and they're in red. So there are these sort of orangish looking on the map kind of circles, which just show the areas that the elk would be most in. And then you have wolf territory symbolized by the purples. And so far there are 3 wolf territories, which will come in handy later on as we play the game. And the blue arrow symbolizes where you are. Now, up above the compass is our health and energy. No, let's just close that for now. Our health and energy, the green is the energy and the red is the health. And basically, if you run around a lot, then you'll start to lose energy, as you can see. You're starting to lose energy. And then if you just slow down, you get it back. And if you start attacking a wolf, for instance, you will lose your health, which means you just need to go kill some poor little elk or something to get some food. Basically, that's it for the basics, really. Just basically talking about the health bar, the map, and the compass. And basically that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching.